So, hello everyone. Welcome to the Soul Power Group sessions where you learn more foundational teachings of what, why, how of soul healing and go into various practices. So, it's a lot of self-healing techniques as shared by Master Shah in his books. So today we focus on the pain, physical pain. So you can choose any pain that you've got physical in your body. If you haven't, then we probably choose an organ or a condition within your body. With that, you won't instantly realize if there's a change or healing happening, but at least you know you will learn the technique of how to heal yourself. And so who am I? So I am a soul healing teacher in training. That is the reason why we are empowered to give this deeper teachings in our sessions now. Rather than just elongate every other session, I've decided to have this session once every 2 weeks so that we can learn deeper what soul healing is, and we can actually learn deeper wisdom of what the techniques within soul healing. 6 power techniques is one of the basic ones, but I can even now teach everybody who hasn't got their soul language out. So every soul has this unique language. All the souls can communicate with the soul language. Some of you have your soul language out because you're Tao Healing Hands practitioners. Others actually have heard Master Shah or other people actually singing or chanting their soul language and soul song. But now I'm empowered to teach you how to actually bring out your soul language and soul song, which turns into a song, and you can use that to heal yourself. And then there's things like soul tapping, soul dancing, soul movement. So it's exciting to learn all of these things and not just learn them, but use those power techniques to heal any aspect of our life, from physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. So before I became a soul healing teacher, obviously, I started my journey as a Tao Healing Hands practitioner in December 2019. And before that, I actually had a Tao Healing Hands healing on my lower back. So I'd been suffering from chronic lower back for such a long time, and all the doctors said was have painkillers, have painkillers. So before I became a Tao Healing Hands practitioner, I used to take about 400 painkillers each year. And 1 year down the line, after becoming a Tao Healing Hands practitioner, I stopped taking. The last time I did was when I had a car accident. I had whiplash, which has been healed through the healing. And I have stopped taking those painkillers. So I haven't had one since the last 3 years. So I am amazed at my result. And I'd like to empower everybody else to use these techniques to actually help yourself heal. And then after becoming a Tao Healing Hands practitioner, I think 1.5 years later, I became a Kuan Yin lineage, which is a higher level sort of like Tao Healing Hands is one hands, but Kuan Yin lineage is 1,000 hands, 1,000 eyes. So you can imagine how powerful Kuan Yin lineage is. So it's much more powerful. So in Kuan Yin lineage, you can offer things like crown chakra blessings and Kuan Yin lineage blessings, which is what we'll experience as a demo later on. And then I also went ahead and became a meditation practitioner. That is the reason why I have the weekly healing and meditation sessions. So I've combined the two, the healing and meditation, to bring a way we can have guided practices so that we can, heal ourselves together, heal our soul, heart, mind, and body together. So let us move on to what is soul healing. So soul healing is using different soul healing techniques to heal and transform every aspect of your life, from health, relationships, finances, business, and much more, at the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies. And then who has introduced soul healing to this world? And it is Master, Dr. and Master Jigong Shah. Some of us know him and we've attended his sessions. Dr. Shah is actually an allopathic Western medicine doctor, graduated in China, and a TCM doctor as well. And he's an acupuncturist. So he's combined this technology, and he uses Tao science to actually explain how Tao healing or soul healing works, as compared to allopathic medicine. And I'll go deeper into that knowledge later on. So he's also a Tai Chi master, Qigong master, Feng Shui master, and an I Ching master, as well as a Kung Fu master. So other techniques that we learn, deeper level techniques that we learn through all those on the Saturday session, if you can join, it teaches you how to use different techniques to build your body, build your energy centers within your body so that you can rejuvenate through building your energy centers. And Master Shah is also the founder of Love, Peace, Harmony, the charity, and he empowers everybody else to actually heal themselves. So his one empowerment is, I have the power to heal myself. You have the power to heal yourself. Together, we can heal the world. And that he puts in all of his books. And if you read the self-healing techniques in any one of his books, so if I was to recommend what book you should buy, the first book that you should buy, because it's a calligraphy book, is Greatest Forgiveness. It actually has the Greatest Forgiveness calligraphy, and it's a pocket-sized book, so you can take it anywhere and you can ask for healing from the book. And we'll go further into that in the next coming weeks, where I'll teach you the power of calligraphy and how to actually meditate and trace with calligraphy. There's different techniques you can use. So now let us go into why soul healing. So every human being has 5 levels of creation, and information or a message moves through these levels. So the 5 levels are soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter. And in, let's say you have body pain at matter level, but when you take medication, it's very temporary relief. And the reason why it doesn't actually heal properly is because it hasn't been taken away at the root cause. So why soul healing? Because the information is stored in the warehouse, which is the soul, right? And if you heal the information at the soul level, at the root cause, then it passes through like a domino effect to the heart, which is the receiver of the information. And then it moves to your mind, which processes the information, then the energy, which is the mover of the information that the healing is happening. And then it that should say matter instead of meta. So that is the transformer. In the end, matter or your body receives the message that, oh, the positive information has come through. And sometimes this takes obviously more than one session. Sometimes it's instantaneous. It's just like, let's say, information moving back up into the soul level. So your thought, speech, and action are information or message, and they're recorded at the soul level. So it's instantaneous. As soon as you think a thought, it gets recorded, whether it's positive or negative. That is the same way information moves back down into your matter level. So as I mentioned, that the root cause of the blockages is at soul level. And the challenges or blockages are caused by the negative information in the root cause, or any level. Every level has its own information, and sometimes it's a deeper level. So you take longer to heal. And sometimes it's just like, if it's like, let's say, body pain, it could be, within a few sessions, you're like, okay, yeah, now I can see the healing. But sometimes if, let's say, diabetes, that will take longer. So as we explained, the temporary relief is only at energy and matter level. When you say, I'll have a paracetamol for a headache, it's only at matter level. But, and it'll keep on coming back until you actually say, okay, I need to heal this at a deeper level. So things like pain is caused by excess energy within your body, so headache or migraine is excess energy in your head, which should be actually in your foundation. So your lower abdomen is your foundation. So when we strengthen our lower, like lower dantian on the first session every Saturday, that makes your lower dantian stronger. And you can use other body power techniques to actually dissipate the energy back to your foundation. So without the need of medication, you can actually dissipate energy back where it's meant to be. So if you carry on doing these practices long enough, then you kind of find that, oh yeah, you're having less headaches, you're having less sort of immunity issues, because lower dantian is quite good for energy, immunity, stamina, and vitality. And another one of Master Shah's empowerment is transform at the soul first. And then the healing of the heart, the mind, the body will follow automatically. So transform at the root cause first, and then everything follows. So this is a diagram of how information moves from the soul. Soul leads the heart, then heart leads the mind, mind leads energy, and energy leads matter. And then if you have positive information, that creates healing, flourishing in all aspects of your life. But if you keep on recording, and the arrow can go backwards as well, because when you're recording information, it manifests back down. It's cause and effect, or the universal law of cause and effect, or some places or most places is known as universal law of karma. Sorry. So the negative information creates all kinds of challenges in all aspects of life. Um, that is negative information. Yeah. This is the universal law of Shun, Shi, and Jing by Master Jigong Sha. So Shun includes soul, heart, mind. Qi is energy, and Jing is matter. And in the scientific way, as I just explained, the soul is a warehouse of information. The heart is the receiver. The mind processes the information. The energy is the mover of information. And then the body finally transforms the information. And how to apply soul healing. And this is the practical side of things now, which we'll come to in a bit. So self-healing, we can do self-healing using the 6 power techniques, right? So, which we do at every of the sessions from Monday to Friday, even Saturday, we start with the 6 power techniques. What are these 6 power techniques? These sessions are mainly to teach you self-healing, especially self-healing using the 6 power techniques, but also to experience higher level healing. So today I'll be doing Kuan Yin lineage demo at the end for one aspect of your life. And then I'll just require feedback of how you felt. And then you can also book one-to-one sessions if you think. And there's like a package that I've created just for this group. If you want to, you just reach out for information. And then we'll learn forgiveness and why forgiveness is important. Forgiveness helps you because challenges are caused by negative information in your life. So sickness within your body, or your energy, mind, heart, and soul level is caused by negative information. And forgiveness is a key way to transform that negative information to positive. It helps you not only transform current information, but past life information and this life past information. So sometimes you're not aware that you've been collecting. Your soul is a warehouse. So it's been collecting information through the lifetimes that it passes. It collects everything as a warehouse, and then sometimes it doesn't instantly manifest in your life. It waits a couple of lifetimes before actually we don't decide when it manifests, but it does show up in our lives. Sometimes every lifetime you'll experience the same cycle because you haven't broken the root cause to positive, or you haven't transformed it. So we keep on, the same pattern keeps on repeating all the time. So it is important that you do the self-healing, the forgiveness, and then later on, you can do higher healing. So higher healing would be Tao healing hands, Tao calligraphy tracing blessings, and Kuan Yin lineage blessings. And so I think that's the the 6 power technique, sorry. So I normally cover this during our sessions, sometimes during the week. The 6 power techniques is again, it's like techniques that have been empowered by Master Shah, is actually trademarked it. So the body power, or yes, body power is how probably your posture matters as well. So when you're aligned, when your spine is aligned, your chakras are aligned, so you feel that the energy is flowing properly. And the other way is where you place your hand. So let's say your heart is where we're healing. So you place your hand where you require the information to transform to positive. And then the other ones is the use of mudras for tracing. So mudras, or actually even lower dantian tracing. So when we come to calligraphy, I'll explain more how powerful each of these is, and much powerful than the other. Soul power is one of his biggest empowerments, because soul healing is about soul power. Soul power is to say hello. First of all, to say hello to yourself, your inner souls, because what happens is through life, we just forget to say hello to our body, say thank you. Thank you for actually being there for me throughout my life. And so soul power is very important. Then the other soul power is to other souls. So other souls, meaning in forgiveness, we do it with other souls that we may have wronged or they have wronged us. And then higher souls or higher saints, divine Tao, source, and Buddhas, Shifus, gurus, and Tirthankars. These are all higher saints that we can reach out to as well, to ask for help. So it's a conversation you're having, saying hello to them. And then mind power is creative visualization. So what we normally say is keep your mind where you need the healing. So if you're healing your heart, we say just visualize golden light going into your heart. So you're trying to transform negative information in that part to positive. Then we have sound power. So usually we use invocations, but some places we use mantras as well. Like on Monday, we use this song called Love, Peace, Harmony. On Tuesdays, we just use mantras for the forgiveness practice. So every single session has different mantras. On Saturday, we actually use different sounds to heal those energy centers in your body. So it's all different. It's all specific to the area. And you can use any positive mantra. So in your religion, if you have a mantra, you can use that mantra, but you can do the 6 power techniques like the sound power, the soul power, and you can say hello to that mantra and you can ask the mantra to heal you. So we will learn that over the next few weeks. Breath power. Breath power is deep abdominal breath. So normally breath is good to have, but the more deeper you can breathe, there's very beneficial qualities of breathing into the abdomen and then breathing out the negative information or toxins that you've got in your body. So in yoga, breath power is used quite a lot as pranayam. And Master Shah uses it as deep abdominal breath as well, in the same way some of the yoga techniques are, to heal together with the other techniques. And Tao Calligraphy Power, again, is an empowerment by Master Shah. This is transformative healing art that is connected to source, to Tao, to the creator source. And it brings about the light within, it's a portal that connects to heaven, to the saints and the Buddhas. So that is how the healing power comes through, and we experience it when we practice. So this might be it. Yes, this is the end of the slides. So welcome everyone who's just joined afterwards. So I may do the slides, let's say every other time, or in the beginning, I'll do it every time. If there's somebody new, then I'll probably do it more than once. So does anyone have any questions before we move on with regards to the knowledge, or with regard, if I've just gone through really fast, and maybe next time, the more you learn about it, the more you kind of embody, or you actually learn the techniques when you read about it. So these techniques are also in the books, as I recommended Greatest Forgiveness. So they are in the books as well. So you can read up on them later on. So any questions? No? Okay. So let us begin with a physical body today. Does anybody have any sort of physical pain that's really high? Yes, Gorati? Would you like to share?
Yeah, I've got very painful knees. A few months ago, it was much better than now. Lately, for the past 2 months, it's really gone really painful. Back to it like when I started with it.
Okay.
Some couple of years ago.
Okay. And you've been doing your healing with it and
Yes. Now I've been doing more of it.
okay. All right.
I actually wasn't doing much because of various reasons, not doing enough.
Okay.
But now I'm making an effort with the healing of,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So today you concentrate on your knees. And what would you, knee, is it? Okay. What would you say that pain level is 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest?
8.
8. Okay. Okay. So you concentrate on your knees, and everybody else, if you have physical pain, just concentrate on your physical pain. And then we will obviously, Gority will come back to you and we'll say, okay, how are you feeling after the self practice? And then when we do the actual Kuan Yin lineage, I'll give it to everybody, but obviously, Gority, you can share how you're feeling, how your transformation has happened, and anybody else can share, obviously. So as Gority said, she mentioned that she's not doing enough. So sometimes 1 hour can be enough for me, but if your pain level or negative information is much deeper than anybody else, that means that you need to put in more effort to heal. Yeah. So that is the reason why most people are on different levels. So some people may need more practice, more sessions, and some people might need just one session and it heals. So I was really one of the lucky ones that I healed on the chronic lower back pain in one session, one Tao healing hand session. But this was during a fair, and there were very many Tao healing hands practitioners. So they were all giving healing at the same time. So they were concentrating on everybody's healing. It was a demo session. And but for me, I actually healed in one session. So that is how I came into this modality. I came to learn about it, and then I'm like, okay, I resonate with it, let me learn more. And then I became a practitioner. So I'd like to empower everybody else to actually heal. So let us now apply this 6 power techniques to actually heal one of our body parts. Or if you don't have physical pain, you can just say maybe diabetes or pancreas or whatever your chronic healing. But if you do have a pain, let's concentrate on that. And then we can actually find out how self-healing helps. And the more you do as well, it will help further. So I will first just start with the 6 power techniques. So we're not going to introduce calligraphy as yet. We'll just do like the forgiveness, the practice, the invocation. Then we'll use a simple mantra of how you can heal that body power. Then we'll introduce calligraphy. So we'll introduce the Da I calligraphy today, which is greatest love. And we'll work on that using greatest love as well. So we'll see the 3 different techniques that we're going to use today. So just sitting up straight, allowing your spine to be in alignment so that your chakras are in alignment. This is body power, and it helps you actually align your spine. And if you have like lower back issues or spinal issues, you can use a cushion to support your lower back, and just gently place your hand onto your heart chakra, which is by your between where your sternum is, one on the lower abdomen, just below your belly button. And we'll begin with a short invocation, first let us just ground ourselves. So just gently closing your eyes and let us breathe in. Breathing in for the first time and breathe out. With your second breath, just allow your mind to follow the breath. This just enhances your grounding. Breathing in and breathe out. One more time, breathing in, allowing your mind to follow this breath into your lower abdomen. Breathing in. And breathe out. So here we've used a combination of breath power, mind power, body power. And now let us just scan our body head to toe. For those who haven't already scanned for a physical aspect in your body, if there's pain, if there's discomfort, if there's any sort of like stiffness as well within your joints, and just note where it is, what is the number, 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest. And then later, after the first technique, we'll see where it is. And then the third, once we introduce Tao calligraphy, and then Kuan Yin lineage, and then see what the difference is. And now that we know what we are working on, and if you don't have any pain, just choose a condition that you have been working on for a long time. And let us do the soul power. So we say hello to our inner souls first. Dear my soul, my heart, my mind, and my body. Dear my physical body, my emotional body, my mental body, and my spiritual body. Dear my health, my relationships, finances, intelligence, and every aspect of my life. And dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of, now name this aspect that you've just noted that has pain or the chronic condition. I love you. I honor you. I appreciate you. You have the power to heal, to rejuvenate, to transform. You have the power to transform the negative information, energy, and matter into positive. Do a good job. Thank you. So, this is an empowerment. We've said hello to our inner souls. We've given it love and gratitude, empowered it with a affirmation, and then given an order to go do a good job. Just connect with that area. And now let us reach out for higher healing. So you can use self-healing together with universal healing power, the divine power as well. Dear Tao, dear Source, dear Divine, dear all the saints, the Buddhas, our spiritual fathers and mothers, and you can now name any saint that you have affinity with. Dear Heaven, Mother Earth, countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. I love you. I honor you. I appreciate you. Please, will you join us today and help us heal all of our requests? and the root causes of the request as appropriate. Thank you. And we have to ask for the root cause, as we don't know where the pain is coming from. It could be information, obviously, at the soul level, but some pains are linked to another area in your body. So, in this self healing techniques, you're covering both the pain and the root cause of your pain. And now let us go deeper into a practice. Forgiveness takes us deeper to help us transform negative information into positive. Helps us to clear the negative information that we're not aware of, but our soul, as a warehouse, has it stored somewhere. So go deeper into your heart and let us practice. Let us say the invocation. Dear all the souls that my ancestors, my descendants, and I have hurt or harmed throughout our lifetimes, through our thoughts, our speech, our actions. We ask you for unconditional forgiveness for all the mistakes that we've made throughout our lifetimes. Please forgive us. And please forgive us if we've made mistakes in the way we've just requested healing. So just name your particular aspect. And this is going specific into a forgiveness that is tailored to your aspect. Please forgive us if we've made these mistakes in any lifetimes. And I know in order to be forgiven, I need to serve unconditionally. To serve is to make others healthier, happier, and to transform their information to positive, to bring them positive light. Please forgive me if I haven't done enough. I will do more. And I unconditionally forgive all the souls that would have hurt me, my ancestors and descendants. I unconditionally forgive myself. I'm extremely grateful. Thank you. Now let us go deeper and do some mantras. The forgiveness mantras is sound power. I forgive you unconditionally. You forgive me unconditionally. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you unconditionally. You forgive me unconditionally. Bring love, peace, and harmony. I forgive you unconditionally. You forgive me unconditionally. Bring love, peace, and harmony. Breathing into your lower abdomen. And as you breathe out, just letting go of any sort of negative information you have about this particular aspect in your heart. As you do forgiveness and you go deeper and you let go of this negative information, you find that it is creating that ripple effect of information passing through the soul, heart, mind, energy, matter, and transforming those blockages at every level. So, when you have deeper rooted issues, chronic pain that has been going on for years, you may need to do this practice longer. And you can divide it into slots of maybe 15 minutes for like 4 times a day or longer if you wish. So for now, I just want you to notice how the pain is doing. Just take a moment to note if there's any changes. Just by doing an invocation, you've connected deeper at soul level. Doing the forgiveness, you've connected even deeper. So trying to see if just doing the invocation has shifted. And now let us take a few moments to kind of do the sound power. So a mantra, an affirmation, and a order. So now concentrating on that area of your body. We say, dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of my. Now fill in the blank with your particular issue. So if it's the knee for Goretti, I love you. You have the power to heal and transform. Do a good job. Thank you. Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of my. Now again, the same area. I love you. You have the power to heal and transform. Do a good job. Thank you. Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of my. Now repeating that area. I love you. You have the power to heal and transform. Do a good job. Thank you. Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of my. Now naming that aspect. I love you. You have the power to heal and transform. And you can add my negative information to positive. Do a good job. Thank you. Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of. Name the aspect. I love you. You have the power to heal and transform. My negative information to positive. Do a good job. Thank you. Dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of my. Naming that aspect. I love you. You have the power to heal and transform my negative information to positive. Do a good job. Thank you. And now, once again, just note, just take a moment to note how that area is doing. This is another example of sound power. You're giving an affirmation and an order, but you're also thanking and loving that body part. So you're doing the say hello technique, the soul power and the sound power at the same time. And if you can't reach the body area, just place one hand on that body part, one on the lower abdomen. This is body power. And just feel if you feel any sort of difference within. Now let us include a invocation or sound power with universal healing. In this case, I'm going to say, I have the power to heal myself. Universal power power can heal me. Thank you. So we already know what area we are focusing on. So you say, I have the power to heal myself. Universal power has the power, universal healing has the power to heal me. I have the power to heal myself. Universal healing has the power to heal me. Thank you. I have the power to heal myself. Universal healing has the power to heal me. Thank you. I have the power to heal myself. Universal healing has the power to heal me. Thank you. And now just breathing into your lower abdomen. As you breathe out, sending love to this area. And just once again, take a moment to note any changes within that area. If you can feel any frequency vibration, now you've introduced the invocation, the divine Tao source, the universal power. And this you can do anywhere. Today we're doing it in a seated position, but you can do it while cooking, while walking. Just do your invocation and then just say, I have the power to heal myself, and it will help you. It's the affirmation. And now let us go even deeper by introducing Tao Calligraphy Healing Power. Today we use Da-I, the Tao Calligraphy of Da-I. So now let us just connect, do a heart-to-heart connection with the calligraphy. So once again, placing your hand on the heart chakra, one on the lower abdomen, gently closing your eyes. We say, dear, the Tao calligraphy of Da-I, greatest love. I love you, honor you, appreciate you. Please, will you help me heal my, now name that request. I am extremely grateful. Thank you. And now just using the mudra, 5 fingers, bring them together. This actually brings your 5 elements together. And we trace down the calligraphy, just following the yellow ball through the path. You just say, Da-I heals my request. 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 Da I heals my request. Da I heals my request. And just tracing to the bottom, just take a moment to note any sensations within that area, any vibrations, any temperature change. And then let us open our eyes and let us all feel how you are after this short self-healing practice. And you can do this at home. You can use either just the soul healing, giving an affirmation to your body, saying you have the power to heal yourself. Do a good job. Thank you. Or you could use the universal healing power and the Tao Calligraphy Power. So combination. So now, Goretti, do you want to share how you're feeling after this short healing, self-healing practice?
I actually feel quite relaxed and quite sleepy.
Okay.
I don't know if I have to stand up to see if there's
Yeah.
any,
So do
you
you,
know.
yeah, just stand up
I'll
and walk
stand up
around.
and tell you. Yeah, the pain has gone down quite a bit.
Okay, well, that's
Yeah.
great. Now imagine doing that for a longer time. And as I said, you just pick maybe 15 minutes in the morning, then after maybe lunch, and then in the evening. So I know sometimes we have too much going on. We have body ache, I've got diabetes, I've got so many other things.
Yes.
So you've
Yeah.
got to do so you can pick one day, I'm just going to work on my knees. Then the next day
Yes.
I'm going to work on this. So yeah, that's great. Yeah, that's did you say 6 or
No, I didn't say anything,
so
but
do you
it's
do
gone
you
down quite a bit, I
yeah, okay,
said.
can you
So
feel
from 8, yeah, you could say it's 6.
okay,
You
so
could say
that's
6, yeah.
quite substantial as well.
Yeah.
6 is quite substantial. So now imagine doing that every day. Obviously it's a bit difficult to do for one, unless you just had one illness and you want to concentrate on one,
No.
then you can actually concentrate on one
Oh,
illness throughout the time.
yeah.
But yeah, this was just less than 20 minutes, I think we did together, because I did the theory part and then yeah.
Yeah.
So now I will offer for the same part for everybody a Kuan Yin lineage blessing. So this is like a yin blessing that I'm turning on my treasures and offering you a blessing, Kuan Yin lineage. Normally I offer Tao healing free of charge, but I say donate money. But Kuan Yin lineage is too much virtue, so there is a fee to it normally. So I will do as much as I can in a one fast chanting of Da Bei Jo. So again, just focus on that one area. Yeah. And I'll just leave Goretti on there so that you can share after the Kuan Yin lineage. So just closing your eyes again. You can place your hand on that area of your body or just on the heart chakra and lower abdomen, and keep your mind in that area of the body. And you can just note what's happening while I do this. So I'll connect now. Dear my Kuan Yin lineage, 1,000 hands, 1,000 eyes, I love you, I honor you, I appreciate you. Please turn on. Dear Tao, Source Divine, all the saints, Buddha, Shifus, Gurus, Tirthankars, Mother Kuan Yin, Lingwei Shangsha, 87 Buddhas of the Da Bei Jo. Dear the Da Bei Jo and the Kuan Yin lineage, I love you. I honor you. I appreciate you. And I am truly blessed and honored to offer a Kuan Yin lineage blessing to everyone online for their request for one time when watching this live session or recording as appropriate for their request and the root cause. If there are any blockages above my authority, please stay. I do not disturb you. I'm so grateful. Blessing starts. Chen sho chen yen das dabe guandayun manuai dabe shin toloni. Chen sho chen yen das dabe guandayun manuai dabe shin toloni. Chen sho chen yen das dabe guandayun manuai dabe shin toloni. Nan mo halada nudolaye, nan mo wolie, bolo jedi soben laye, puti sado poye, mohu sado poye. Mohu jaluni jaye an saben lafai, sudanu dasya, namoshi jeli doi man wolie. Bolo jedi shifo lalang topo nan monula jinchu shilimo, bando sami sapo to do shupang. 我是云萨婆萨多南摩婆萨多南摩婆切摩法特多达日多安沃波罗西卢加迪加罗迪伊西里摩呼菩提萨多萨婆萨婆摩拉摩拉摩西摩西里托云朱噜朱噜吉耶蒙嘟噜嘟噜法谢耶迪。Mohu fashe di tolo tolo sailini shifolae jala jala momo famola mudili ishi ishi shanu shanu wola shang fola sheli fasha fashang fola shaye hulu hulu mola hulu hulu shili sola sola shili shili sulu sulu putie putie putoye putoye midilie nula jinche saili saninu Poye monu sopohu, shitoye sopohu, mohu shitoye sopohu, shitoyu isobenai sopohu, nula jinche sopohu, mola nula sopohu, shila sangwo muche sopohu, sopomohu woshitoye sopohu, jajila woshitoye sopohu, botomoche shitoye sopohu, nula jinchi banchelaye sopohu, Mopoli Shangjilae Sopohu, Nan Mohala Danu Dolaye, Nan Mo Wolie, Bolo Jedi Soben Lae Sopohu, An Shidiendu Mandola Bantoye Sopohu, Jingan Shang Juanian Sopohu, Shangwan Shang Juanian Sopohu, Moje Shang Juanian Sopohu, An Bojala Shilieshe Sopohu. How blessing ends. Just breathing into your lower abdomen. And as you breathe out, send love to that area of your request. And just take a moment to note any sensations within that area, any vibrations, any temperature change. And throughout your body, just do a head to toe scan again. And if you had any other aches or pains during the first scan, just check how those are feeling. Because as you heal one area, the positive information does transform, sends a message to other areas. Just opening your hand, moving your body. And Goretti, you can check how you're feeling and then share.
Yeah, during the blessing, I had a lot of tingling in my hands and also a lot of heat on my knees and both my hands. And also, I had a sharp sort of pain on my heart area, but
Okay.
it didn't. It just came and off.
Yeah.
And I can't feel any pain as such. But as I said, if I wait by, I'll know. But I had also pain on my upper arms, and both that has reduced.
Great.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Yes. Kuan
Yeah.
Yin lineage, as I said, is 1,000 hands, 1,000 eyes. So that's like 1,000 in Chinese words is actually infinite. They just use 1,000,
1,000.
but Mother Kuan Yin has infinite. It's like amazing power Mother Kuan Yin has. So it's an honor to do Kuan Yin lineage blessings for anyone. Thank you, Goretti. And would
Thanks.
anybody, thank you so much. Would anybody else like to share if they had any pain and how that has reduced over the time? Yes, hang on, Kamini, I'll just, yeah.
I didn't have any pain, but during the blessing, honestly, the minute you started, I just felt tingling everywhere around my heart and everywhere, and it carried on. And as minute you stopped, it just went normal. So it was so lovely.
So you got a massage
Yeah,
throughout your
exactly.
body.
It was
Yeah.
just so amazing. I thought, let me just, focus intently on the feeling.
Yeah.
And it was exactly like that. So yeah, it's amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kamini. Anybody else would like to?
Hi, Hina.
Hang on, give me a second.
Sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Yes.
Hi. I didn't do much of a meditation, which I was just following on and off. But at the moment, my hands are quite hot and tingling inside.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah, it's a good feel. I don't feel that.
It's good. Yeah, because you were
Yeah, it's,
present in the session. I think you've received, obviously, you received the Guanyin lineage blessing was a yin one. So you didn't have to be actively present, but you're receiving the healing because you're present online. So, yeah.
yeah. As I said, I just entered when you started explaining everything, and then
Oh, okay.
halfway through, I wasn't there. And again, I was that's and now still that's what I want to put it across. Still, you feel the energy. Yeah.
Great. That's good. Yeah. So, yeah.
Thank
So
you.
obviously, yeah, so obviously please do share even on the group as well. Please recommend to people, because obviously I know people actually don't want to listen to wisdom, but it's good to know the wisdom. You know, these wisdoms are in his books, and I recommend, if you can, get Greatest Forgiveness. That is one of the biggest life changes for a lot of people, and you can carry it around anywhere. Now I have put together a package, and it depends on what reading I get, whether it's Kuan Yin lineage or tracing sessions. So I'm recommending obviously 5 sessions. That 5 sessions doesn't actually heal 100% sometimes, but for continuity's sake, that hang on, you want to heal further down, deeper into your, and get like Tao healing or Kuan Yin lineage, then you can, check. And because of the group, I'll give a 25% discount on the normal fee, which is quite substantial. And then I'll also gift a Greatest Forgiveness book if you go for the package. And then I'll do a forgiveness practice recording for that particular issue. So you know how we tailor it to the particular aspect of your life. So I'll do a recording specially for you so that you can keep on repeating that practice. And I've got a lot of calligraphies from Dao Da Da I, the 10 Das, which I kaiguaned. I've got both normal set and kaiguang. For those who know, that's the extra light power that has been put in. Then I've got the Da I 4 phrases, which is powerful. And then en route is the Dao hands calligraphy. It's still en route because Master Shah hasn't got enough, what do you call it, frames. So I've honored for it, and it is in my field. So when I turn it on, you can actually feel the field as well, because it radiates out to you. As you know, I do my sessions as well, I turn on the entire field. So that will soon be coming, and I'll probably get the guidance on what the fees is and stuff. So yes, I do hope, obviously join the other sessions. Those are practice sessions. Saturday is deeper learning, and obviously the sounds changes, and it actually particular to the areas that we do. Lord Anti and Kundalini, 5 elements, and the chakras. And, you know, those are the 3 sessions that I do like, actually, because they work on different things. So please join. And if you love this session, please recommend to other people to join as well, because it is powerful. And I will release the recording as soon as I have formatted it. And any other comments that people want to give me, any feedback on how it went, how it was. I know that I said 1.5 hours, but then maybe, you know, I need to stretch the practice a little bit more to longer. But you give me the feedback. This was my first session, so I don't know what the feedback is. If you want longer practice, then obviously if I don't have any new people, then I won't concentrate too much on the theory, but I will just sort of do more practice as well. But it's good to know the theory of where and how and why and what of soul healing. So please give me any last comments you've got, and